We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Rebels will kick this away to get us going here. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Texas's offense trots out there to open this game. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. He's got another chance to have another great day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. But this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Gonna run it. It's Chavez. Oh, look at the quick cut. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The field goal is good.
Snap, The hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Wide open downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. There's a 1st and 10 play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Longhorns are in the red zone now. The back's got it. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And, man, did they make that look easy.
And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Chavez. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. The Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking for a gap. It's Chavez. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Off play action. He's looking to throw. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The offense really clicking here. Hand off to the single back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The receiver grabs it. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll try the ground game here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. To throw, it's Cole. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a quick grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On the run here. Lets it go. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield. It's Cole. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up.
When there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense, you give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Cole. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. Looking to flip the field here. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Pressure is coming. It'll end up being a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously, but let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the kick?
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 25, Ole Miss, 17. And And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Movement here from the tight end. He'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a short completion to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Rebels will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And there's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Pass caught. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. A handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. The Longhorns pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The Longhorns are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Scanning the field. It's Cole. Took contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And tackled there by the defense. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop. Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Banks. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Cole. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Leaning on the run game here late. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And he's got it again. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Give it to the back again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 22 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. To the air. It's Cole. Looking for a late deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.